Well, thanks to Rectangle Images, we're back in the bantamweight division. And in our blue corner for this matchup, Byron Cowell. And in the red corner, please welcome Chris Morris.
Wow, Dylan, mate, we're getting down to the business end of the evening. Things really heating up here at the Rank PCYC. Fight 12 here, Chris Morris versus Byron Cowell from SPMA. Chris Morris from Southside Arena. This is a bantamweight fight, mate, and like I said, this is the co-main event, so really getting into the atmosphere of things here. We've got Chris has come in as not quite sure what that is, mate. Is that a skeleton or
no, that is Chris.
Yeah. It looks like a skeleton with a fake beard and a stethoscope. And he's got the crowd going here. They're loving it here at the Rank PCYC.
Yeah, I mean,
people here short of a few marbles themselves, mate. They feel probably recognise him from down the street.
Mate, he's making the crowd feel good about themselves. So he's a showman. You know, he's always here. He's a local, and you know, he's got a lot of crowd support here. Good on ya, Kewlbonez.
Yeah, that's it. Putting it out there, mate. There's some. Looks like he spent all his previous prize money on tattoos as well, so...
Yeah, he's flat broke today. He really needs this fight.
So Chris has got an MMA record of 7 wins, 6 losses, and Byron's, well, 7-1 by the looks of things, I'm going to say, that is.
There you go, that's not bad.
Yeah, so...
yeah, should be an interesting fight.
Yeah, and Byron there is coached down there by Anthony Parosh down in Sydney. So he's a painter by profession. And Chris is up here from Logan, and he's an MMA coach and interestingly a boat builder. Certainly looks like a character.
He's definitely got a great pair of shorts on anyway, and I think he does those himself.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're a wonderful pair of shorts.
If you like that thing.
Yeah, well, I did notice they're very tight fitting.
We're in the bantamweight division, all thanks to Rectangle Images. First of all, our man fighting out of the blue corner, weighed in at 61.65 kilos. His professional record, 12 fights for 4 wins and 1 draw. He's trained by Anthony Parosh and Elvis Sinisic and fights out of the SPMA gym in Sydney. Please welcome Byron Cowell. In our red corner, weighing at 61.3 kilos, 7 wins from 13 professional fights. Training under Paul Stoiler at the Southside Arena in Logan. Give it up for Chris Kewlbonez Morris.
A lot of support here for Chris Morris in the ring. As the referee gives the fighters their final talking to. These boys.
3 5-minute rounds of MMA action. Tim Tucano is our referee.
All right, here we go.
So it's going to be fun. Crowd into this one. You can feel the atmosphere going in here as we get to these last 2 fights.
Byron looking really relaxed. Actually, the typical Polynesian demeanour right there.
does. Looks like he's about to put his headphones on and just do a bit of cruising.
I'm liking he's staying nice and relaxed. He's got his hands not high and not low. He's just really anticipating the takedown, which I think he knows is going to come from Kewlbonez.
And as if he has a crystal ball, Dylan calls it again. Chris takes him down to the ground.
Kewlbonez wants us on the ground. He wants to sit in his guard and he wants to just work away. So the best thing for Byron to do right now where he has success is get his back against the cage and start making his way to his feet. That's it, keep going. Needs to sit up, that's it. Needs to get his feet under him. Keep working. He needs to post with that right hand and start making, there he goes.
I'm sure you've got a headpiece into him there, mate. Everything you've told him to do so far, it's like he's listening. It must be the Polynesian, like...
I think it's that sync, eh?
Telepathy.
Yeah. He can't sit there. They really need to get his feet under him and get up. He needs to post with that overhook. That right hand needs to let go. He needs to post and get to his feet. There he goes. Good. He needs to underhook with that right hand now.
Okay. Morris has done a good job of keeping the pressure on there. Byron's doing a good job of trying to stand up, but...
Yeah, Chris is really controlling him, and now he's got an overhook and threatening with a guillotine. He really needs to be careful of that. Byron looks like he's getting his hips in. He must feel like he has it. Cowell is on the single leg. He really needs to move with that. That's it. Good. That got him to his feet. Beautiful. He needs to switch to a high crotch. Bones still has the guillotine. He's got an arm in.
Tiring holding himself up there like that, and obviously he's going to need to get that submission pretty soon, otherwise I'd say he'd run out of energy.
Yes, and he still holds it. Looks like Cowell's out. He's good, he's working the body. Good, he steps over with his left leg, nice.
Really interesting fight, toing and froing.
Yeah, this is good. These both guys here are showing a high level of groundwork here. It's good. Cowell sitting in half guard.
The last couple of fights have been, one opponent's been dominating on the floor, but this one looks like really quite evenly matched down there. Both had their moment already. We're only, 3.5 minutes into the first round.
Yeah, Cowell slips out of half guard and goes to side.
Byron be looking to do here, mate? What should he be looking to do from this position? Obviously, there's a minute left.
I'd like to see him what he's right now. Cross face the head and work those elbows with his left arm. Chris really needs to let go of that guillotine, let go of the head and make his way to his feet, because right now he's attaching himself to the other man's body and just holding himself down. So he's let go now, which is good.
5 seconds left in this round here. It's been an interesting one, toing and throwing. Both people fighting for ascendancy in the round. I would say that the person who can take this last 30 seconds is probably going to win this round, because it's been pretty level up until now.
Definitely, it's been back and forth. Good rough Cowell. He's back in guard now. I'd like to see him work. He really needs to posture up. Yes, beautiful. Nice elbow. And he steps out. He's in full mount. Nice body shot.
Oh, that was really close. That was so close. We had a problem with the hooter there. and that could have been decisive. It was, well, I think what happened was one of the horns ran out of air, and could have been actually quite decisive in the fight, mate. It was close to putting the lock on his foot there.
He was really close there with that foot lock. And Cal comes from a good team. Instead of second Parosh, they know their submission, so I'm sure he was well aware of what was going on.
Really good fight, this one, mate. Really enjoying this. This is living up to all expectation. Not quite sure, you know, the other fights have been so decisive.
Building industry training.
This one can go either way.
Yeah, this fight's definitely evenly matched, and it's good. It's good to see this.
Call building industry training. 1-300-655-835.
Quite interesting. I'm just looking at Chris Morris there, and he's from the Gold Coast, but he enjoys snowboarding. So obviously, I don't think he gets away. He doesn't do too much of that here, mate.
Yeah.
Well, he's come out swinging like he's about to go snowboarding this weekend.
There you go. He's in there. He's clenching. This is classic Kewlbonez.
He's come out really aggressively. First round, he was a pretty even round, but he's come out. Obviously, knows he's got to try and take ascendancy here.
Yeah, Cal's got a nice body lock there. I'd like him to use that.
Byron's really fought off that initial attack, and he's got Chris pinned back against the cage there.
Nice. Byron's got a tight body lock on him, and it's nice and low. Let's see if Byron works some knees in here. Just soften him up. Give Kewlbonez something to think about.
It's just action-packed, this fight. Everything is every moment there's someone's trying to take down or submission or throwing punches. It's been a fascinating fight so far.
Yeah, great fight.
Still no clear person leading the fight.
No, Morris reverses the position and sinks low and gets the double leg. Takes him down against the cage.
3.5 minutes left in the round.
Cowell needs to post with his right hand again and get to his feet. He can't sit there. Chris will do this the whole fight if he lets him. Cowell really needs to post with that right hand. He's found success with it and he needs to use it again.
Feel the atmosphere in the rank PCYC, the people are really enjoying it. Cam O'Neill put on another tremendous event. The Scottish Dana White.
Yeah, he'll love that one. Put that on repeat.
Not quite as good looking, not quite as rich, but just as powerful.
Just as powerful.
His actually his ability to put on events, you know, pretty much monthly over the last year or so has been pretty unique on the Gold Coast. Every event's packed out here at the Rank PCYC, and this is another great fight here. This is you know, we get coming towards the end of the second round. 2 minutes left in the second round, and still there's no clear leader or winner of this fight. And both boys fighting for that decisive punch or position on the floor where they can try and take the ascendancy in this fight.
Yeah, well, Cowell doesn't have his guard closed. He keeps opening it and shutting it. He needs to open it, put his feet on the ground, and post and get to his feet. It looks like he doesn't really know what he needs to do right here. He doesn't have the guard.
Well, again, I'm sure you've got a telephone to him, mate. He's just, as soon as you said it, he's done exactly that.
His feet are.
Well, now he's lifted them up again, though.
His feet are on the ground. He needs to get to his feet. He needs to post with that hand, and he needs to get up. This Kewlbonez is just pounding away here.
Just under 60 seconds left in this round.
Nice elbows
raining
from
down the
Kewlbonez.
punches there. The second half of this second round has definitely been all Kewlbonez, isn't it? So
yeah, definitely.
So I'd say at the moment, unless something changes in this last 30 seconds, that Chris Morris is going to take out the second round. The first round, very hard to call. Very hard to call. I think we're probably going to call that first round potentially a draw. Or
yeah, definitely. It was back and forth, and both guys did some good things. But right now, Kewlbonez is running away with it.
Yeah. 10 seconds left in the round.
Nice elbows there from Kewlbonez. Just putting it on.
Hell of a fight. Hell of a fight. Crowd here at PCYC, the Rang really enjoying this. And they've come to life. They've come to life here. They've realised the quality of this fight, and all of a sudden they're all out of their seats.
Yeah, Kewlbonez really turned it up in that last round. He really was almost essentially putting that nail in the coffin for that second round, letting the judges know that, you know, he's trying to win this fight decisively.
Big thanks to all our sponsors tonight: Rectangle Images, ProScreen, Screen Printing, Ads On, the team at DE Collective. Big thanks to Max Moment, Planet Max, Punch Equipment, and Fight Life.
One of the few fighters made it to the third round here. Cam O'Neill's picked up all the fights have been submission or knockout, so this one's going to go to the final round. A hell of a fight.
Cowell cannot go to the ground this round. He has to stay on the feet. He has to fight. He has to fight every takedown. Good. That's it. That's what he needs to do in order to win this fight.
Oh, hey!
He needs
to. Oh. Really needs to stay up on his feet here, otherwise...
He needs to post, that's it, post. He needs to get his feet out underneath him and stand back up. Cowell needs to make him work. He needs to make Kewlbonez work. He'll just sit there and... He needs to get that left leg back. He's switching now with his right. He's posting with his right, so he needs to get his right leg back. Cowell really needs to know that he needs to do something here. He can't just sit there. He needs to take those big deep breaths and explode and try and get to his feet.
He's got to know he lost the second round, right? I mean, I don't think there's any doubting about that. The first round could have gone either way, but we probably said it's a draw, so he needs to get up and put all his effort into getting out of this position right now. Otherwise, it's probably looking like this fight's slipping away from him.
Yeah, definitely.
There's still 3 minutes left. I mean, we're getting carried away, Dylan. We're getting carried away.
I think we are, aren't we?
Jeez. But,
sorry, my Polynesian brother.
We just we'd like to see this one back up on its feet. We haven't seen much of the boys on their feet in this fight, so
here we go. Every time he pushes to get to his feet, Chris just pulls him back down. Great control here by Chris.
Halfway through the final round.
So Byron Cowell's really going to have to make an effort to get up here. If he stays in this position for the rest of the round, then you'd say the fight's going to go to Chris Morris. He's done. He's up.
He's great.
He must have heard. Kewlbonez is doing a great job here of keeping him down there. He's like,
oh yeah, he's doing a great job. He's doing what he needs to do to keep him on the ground. He has that raw grind mentality and he's applying it really well.
he's up again.
And he tries to go for a piggyback right there.
I thought there was a bit of a leapfrog going on there.
He doesn't have the other hook in, so this choke isn't secure. He needs to feed that arm over his head. There we go, and back up. He peeks out.
Needs to escape it, get up back to his feet.
Yes. I'd really like to see Cowell stand up here.
All right, this is it, final 60 seconds. Let's make some noise for these two guys.
Nice short elbow there from Cowell. He really needs to do something here. Kewlbonez has put his right arm under his leg and trapped himself. They've just put themselves into a stalemate position. Cowell hasn't put himself in a position to win here.
No, you get the feel he needs to do so. He's got 10 seconds to get up and do something here. Otherwise, you feel the fight slipped away from him. Well, hard to call, but my money would be 2 round to 0, well 3 round to 1 win to Chris Morris there. It's, obviously we don't make the official cards here, but I think that's how we saw it down here.
Yeah, Kewlbonez definitely did enough, I think, there.
Tough fight inside the cage.
I think that's a word.
Please put your hands together for both of our guys. Chris and Byron, well done.
As we got
We
to
got
Dave
the
Allen with the
judges'
result.
scorecards. We have a unanimous decision between all three. Our red corner, Chris Morris.
Yeah, good win for Chris.
It was a very good win for Chris. He, not particularly like eye-catching or that, but he did what he needed to do. He got the job done.
Yeah.
Never really had Byron in any physical danger, but just maintained position and good all-round performance. Would you say, Dylan?
Yeah, good performance. Like you said, he did what he needed to do to win. He secured his positions and he threw when he needed to.